All right, welcome to the weekend edition of Simply Bitcoin, the channel where we break down the news from Twitter, the daily fail, the meme review, the software releases, the websites by plebes, and today we've got like the whole meme lord laser eyes crew. Let me go through the roll call. We got Chairforce Hodl, Greg Zaj, Pedro, ICO Offender, MTC, and Labra Hodl joining us as special guests. But before we get to them, we're going to go to the numbers. We are currently at a block height of 671,484. The Bitcoin price, 55,800. Chain rewrite days, 596. Total lightning capacity, 1,086.81. Bitcoin versus gold market cap, 8.92%, still up there. Wow, sats per dollar, huh? Getting less sats, 1,791 sats per dollar. And we are going to be adding a new metric to the dashboard soon. You'll see it when it comes on the next episode.
Man, that's absolutely bullish. I think that was an all-time high. So Satoshi, the Bitcoin chicken clucks, I think we hit 57K. Absolutely massive.
Higher than 57K.
But you know what, Phil? I'm already bored at these prices. At these prices, I'm already bored. Anyways, that being said, it's time for
the daily fail. All right, so before we get to the daily fail, I just got to throw up my own daily fail. I did not mention that Plan B Marcus, fellow memer and Bitcoiner, was joining us today. My apologies for sucking so bad, dude.
Terrible. I love that you call me Plan B.
That's a fail inside another fail.
Huh?
You called him Plan B.
That's a fail inside a fail.
It's a fail inside. Why is he B plan?
It's a meta fail.
Marcus is blocked by Plan B.
Way to go, Phil.
Well, look, I'm so sorry. I'm Canadian. All I could do is apologize. Okay,
it's all good.
Hold on. We'll kick it off with the daily fail, and we'll get back to these apologies. All right. So Vake put out a tweet. Okay, love seeing these types of people miss out on Bitcoin. We should be encouraging their delusions, not arguing with them. And of course, Vake is not our fail, but this wonderful genius who I don't know why so many Bitcoiners started to pay attention to him. I don't even know why I paid attention to him, to be honest. But this guy just comes out of nowhere with these terrible takes and all of these really just old arguments, right? Bitcoin is literally enabling genocide. I mean, are you kidding me? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been debunked so many times, but this is, speaking of information, I feel like this is why it's so important, to at least have a side of the truth, right? To always speak the truth. And I think that this is exactly what these gentlemen do with their memes, right? It's hard to make the connection at first, but it's so important in this information war that we're in right now to win, right? And you do that with memes, right? So yeah, Phil, it's absolutely a great fail, but more importantly, I'm very interested to see what our panel of the meme lords think of this bullshit.
I mean, I'll just references. I don't know.
So
no, but that's the thing. They like to make up FUD that's so absurd that's not even close to reality. And when I say they, I mean, there's a lot of people in different political spheres that do this. We got called toxic masculists, when the Hornets swarmed, some soy boy this week as well. That's the talking points to attack people who think different than you. I mean, Bitcoiners seem to attack with facts, logic, memes, but these guys come at us with just name calling. You're a Nazi. I mean, okay, bro.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, and I think that put the politics aside, right? The orange pill allows you to just be apolitical, right? That's one of the benefits of Bitcoin, but. Yeah, it's just the recent cancel culture or this types of ideas. It's just one side of the population is it's literally sleeping in the matrix, and the other side is the truth and all that stuff. Greg, what are your thoughts on this just propaganda, false propaganda against Bitcoin?
It's stupid. This is exactly the type of thing I love to meme. Because when somebody says something this stupid, you can just juxtapose it against the truth in like a 1 or 2 panel meme, and it points out how dumb and hilarious they are. It's like this is like saying anime caused the rape of Nanking. Like it's that bad. Just because Japanese people did it doesn't mean it has anything to do with anime. It's bad.
No,
it's a bad take.
It's true. It's a bad take. And for the misinformed, it's just, it's like a super, reason to get, mad and raged and feel, morally superior to people that are, spending, resources on mining Bitcoin. It's just a waste of resources. That whole narrative, it's such freaking bullshit. I want to get a ICO offender or AK Yellow thoughts on this.
I don't care.
You do though, IC offender. We know you do.
No, it's great. I love that. I love that attitude because it's fucking necessary. It's a fresh of breath air. That's what you shouldn't fucking do. You shouldn't fucking care. Anyone else have some fucking great thoughts they want to share?
Well, this is just, this is coping strategy, right? This is cope for these guys. And I think we're still early in seeing these examples of ridiculous cope. But there must be, so it will get worse. It's going to get worse. Yeah. But there has to come a point where they realize their own stupidity and crawl back under their rock and things just change, and we don't see this kind of bullshit anymore.
Absolutely. I hope so. And I think that Bitcoin is one of the best tools to get to that point because Bitcoin is like the ultimate revealer of truth. And your guys' memes do, they fight for the cause. So that's a good thing. Anyways, Phil, it's time for
the daily meme review.
All right. The meme for today is brought to us by @Guy D. Bennett. And it was stolen. I want one of our guests to kind of tell that story. Some guy just put his watermark on it. That's freaking hilarious. Anyway, it says, don't forget to zoom out and look at the big picture once in a while. And of course, it's louder with Crowder. It's Crowder, Steven Crowder. Bitcoin has been in a bull market since 2009. Changed my mind. Absolutely amazing meme. But unfortunately, it didn't make me laugh. Phil, it's such a big panel today that we're just going to have to put up our scores or just go one by one. It didn't make me laugh. I'm going to give that an 8.
Wait, what?
What about you?
It didn't make you laugh and it gets an 8?
You've never seen these ratings before, Chair Force?
Oh, that's true. I did get an 8.5 for a pretty shitty meme.
Dude, I have a weakness for laughter. It's just if it makes me fucking laugh, I give it a good score. If it doesn't make me laugh, I don't give it such a good score. But it was a really fucking good meme just to make me laugh. Phil, what would you give it? And then our guest could just jump in.
Yeah, so I mean, I really enjoyed it. I kind of like every single one of those memes. Like no matter what you stick on that picture, it always seems to work almost. So, yeah, more hate coming. I'm giving it an 8 too. My official metric.
Awesome. So I guess we'll go, from in order. Yellow. What would you give that meme?
I guess it's not about the meme. It's about memeing about the meme being stolen. So, yeah. A potato. A potato.
We're going to give him the potato.
A potato. I love it. Okay, first potato score we got on the show. Chain Force, what would you give it?
Chain Force? What?
Chain
Who
Force.
the fuck is that guy?
Chair Force.
Yeah, that's what you called me when you reviewed my meme. Chain Force.
We're terrible.
I'm dyslexic.
Dyslexic. So hey, Labra's dyslexic. Oh, anyways, I give the meme like maybe a 3 at best. I like fart jokes. I like it to either hit home and be real, like, yeah, I felt that in my heart, or just to be like, a monkey with big balls. But it didn't hit home with me. 3.
3. Okay. So we got 3. We got potato. We got 2 8s. What about you, Greg Zag?
I'm going to roll with the theme here. Out of 10, I'm going to give it a cabbage. I think the real problem for me was that he stole it from Labrahodl. I mean, I really can't get myself past that point. It's a good meme. It's a good meme. If it was more original, I would probably have given it a higher score, something like a pineapple or maybe an apple. But right now,
oh my god, legendary! I love this meme review. I love this meme review. It's freaking epic. Labrahodl, what would you give that meme? What fruit or vegetable or whatever?
Or number?
Yeah, because I created that meme, I will give it a 10. But since Bobby stole it from me, I'm going to give it a pancake.
Love it. Okay, pancake, cabbage, potato, 10, 8, 2 8s, and yeah. What about you, Pedro? What about you, Pedro? Oh, and a 3. And a 3.
It's a goose egg.
Oh my god, you guys are just making my job harder editing tomorrow.
Thank God our metrics are official here.
Micro.
You're saying out of what?
Micro Chad. What would you give that meme?
Pubby is a drinker, right? So he's got to have something to wash all that junk food down with. He's taken so much abuse for this meme that I have to give him maximum score of a frappuccino made with soy milk and an extra helping of salt.
Love it. Love it. We're gonna have to change our scoring metrics, Phil. Anyways,
going out the window.
Plan Marcus B. What would you rate that meme? What vegetable, fruit, number, word, country flags, feeling?
I'll go with blue on this one. I'll go with blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is how it makes me feel.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome scores. Okay. I'm going to try to remember off the top of my head. We got a potato. We got a cabbage. We got a frappuccino something. Blue, 3, 10, 69, and 21. Anyways, Phil, it's time for
the Daily News, sponsored by Crypto Cloaks.
All right, everybody. So this is why everyone you came here to see what the creators of the laser meme people dudes have to think. So I'm just gonna fly by these kind of titles or whatever. Bitcoin brokerage firm River Financial raised $17 million. That's freaking awesome. And it looks like obviously the countries with the most unstable fiat currencies tend to be the ones that use Bitcoin the most. So you see Nigeria, Vietnam, Philippines, Turkey. A lot of those have currencies or local currencies that experience quite a bit of inflation. This was an awesome metric by Danny Scott. It looks like this has been this year or the year before, since like the last 2 years, it looks like the amount of Bitcoin held in exchanges it just keeps going down, which is super awesome. That means people are taking self-custody of their stuff. And of course, the story of the day is this awesome event that occurred yesterday. And Phil and I had the idea to kind of invite this flash panel. Whether that was a good idea or not is yet to be decided, but we decided to invite this flash panel to just kind of get their thoughts, because they are essentially the meme lords that created this, which is freaking awesome. This is how it started. Greg's just tweeting about this. Then RD, I think, has this perfect, essentially what happened is just a bunch of Bitcoiners, making laser eyes, laser focus, laser ray until 100K. And man, it got so much attention that became mainstream news. Here's a tweet by Dr. Bitcoin MD, Slate Magazine, The Hill, Forbes. Everyone was talking about it. You guys went so far than to have, 2 sitting members of a U.S. government, right, which was Senator Loomis and a congressman, to actually change their freaking Twitter profile pictures to laser beam eyes.
Yeah, bring it on.
I see
and
that.
the richest man in the world.
And the richest, of course, Elon Musk. It's absolutely amazing in this information war that we're fighting, and we're winning it with memes. And it's so important. People think of memes as a joke, which they essentially are, but it's like, man, it's a very effective way of communicating information very quickly. You could just make fun of something like cancel culture, which is so ridiculous, it's easy to meme. Right. So it's so important. I want to get your thoughts. Why the hell did you guys create this? Who came up with this idea? Who is the OG? Who first pushed this off? Like, tell me the story, or you guys could just fuck around. I don't care. It's your room. It is the weekend edition of Simply Bitcoin. So guys, tell me your thoughts.
I think we'd need Jack Malice here to tell the story. It was Chair Force, man. Come on, Chair Force, lay it out, brother.
Chair Force.
So
His name was Chair Force.
it occurred like pretty much any other great idea. Total and complete accident. So our inner circle of pretty much everyone here, we always bounce ideas off each other. We meme together. We put ideas by each other and stuff. So I was helping retweet Pedro. I was helping him out with putting some laser eyes on one of his memes. He had a kangaroo who was getting all feisty and fired up, so we put some laser eyes on him. And then out of sheer boredom, and I love to edit photos to begin with, I put laser eyes on everybody's avatar just to see what it looks. I put googly eyes on RD because he's a goofy bastard. And I just threw them in chat for fun, and I realized how cool this looks. So then I was like, okay, can I think of a campaign? What rhymes with 100K? Laser ray until 100K. I put it in the chat and I'm like, boys, what do you think? They loved the idea. And the rest was history. We, as a team, threw it out at the world and Bitcoin.
Well, we were gonna release it at 50K, right? So you can't leave that out, of course. And then the price,
we sat on it. It was a week or two that we had to sat on these. We had to sit on our avatars for a week, waiting for the number to go up. And then, you know, while Europe was sleeping, Greggy was awake, and it clocked through 50K, and he blasted it out. First, yeah.
Actually, it blew up to 49.7, and Greggy got excited, and he blew his wad early. Yeah.
Premature.
Soon as it crossed 50, I put it out.
No.
Yes.
Did not cross 50.
It's 100%.
So you guys kind of pre-planned this, and you were like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. How surreal is it to see how far it went? Okay, because this thing went literally to the fucking moon. Okay, it just got hit out of the stratosphere. It caught on.
Dude. It's Mars.
Yeah, literally
Elon,
fucking Mars. We got Elon, exactly. Hell yeah. So how does that make you feel? How surreal is that? And I the way I see it, I think it's so freaking important what you guys do, because you guys are essentially pointing the finger at the orange coin, which is the truth, which is the sounder, better money. How surreal is that feeling?
It's crazy. I think of it like, you know, I think I mentioned it in our little chat that the butterfly effect of like me being in a group of memers, not able to do my own proper meme, so I needed Chairforce's help, and that sort of going into Elon putting it on his profile yesterday was just nuts.
What a day it was as well. But how's it felt for you, Chairforce?
I don't know. It's just like I feel almost. I hate to be the party pooper. I almost feel numb about it. It's unbelievable, and I love that I could show my friends and family and stuff. Like me and my crew, we did that. But like I can't say I was on cloud 9 about it or anything. But now I know the power that's in our hands, and good thing we use it for good.
Absolutely. I think it's so important, you know, and I keep saying this, I've been saying this for, I don't know how long, months now, the information that's to come, especially when Bitcoin, you know, actually becomes an actual threat. We just passed $1 trillion market cap, total market cap. When Bitcoin starts becoming, you know, a very in your face kind of threat to central banking, and they start revving up the mainstream propaganda bullshit news, you guys are literally the vanguard in that information warfare. So it's awesome to you know, for you guys to come on our show. We're deeply humbled, and it's super fucking epic that you guys fucking did this. Fucking legend. Bitcoin Twitter just became fucking mainstream, just got shotted out to the fucking entire planet. Absolutely awesome. I want to get Yellow's thoughts, you know, just because I know he's going to say something funny.
I have nothing. I'm really humbled that I got to play a small part, because I came last in that group chat, and for me it's all about community. As we were talking with the guys yesterday in the voice call, and what a journey it is. Like, congrats to all.
Awesome.
Yeah, I would love to add something to that, man. I mean, you know, like we got together as a group. For me, it was like, oh man, you got to cut this out. But anyway, all I wanted to add is like, you know, as a group of just a bunch of plebs coming together, we're memeing. Of course, RD and Greg, they're like meme lords. You know, they push out so many memes and Labra, but it just went viral because of the community, and that's like Bitcoin Twitter right there. You know, everybody jumps on this, and the power of Bitcoin Twitter is amazing, man. And I just want to say, Elon Musk spiked the price with his pump. We pumped the price a lot harder, man. You can't forget that. We did that for you too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you know, these memes come about, right, in the context of the wider sort of Bitcoin community, right? These guys, you know, like RD and Greg and Labra and IC Offender in particular as well, you know, they're sticking out sick memes all the time. But there's such an appetite for all this stuff as well that it gets amplified by really passionate people all over the place. And this is the bullish thing for me, that, you know, if even if these guys stop memeing, there's going to just roll in a whole new set of shark teeth that are picking up the gauntlet and putting this stuff out, right? So there's no stopping it. I really fucking hope there's a load of technocrats shitting bricks somewhere, you know, about the power that we have now in our hands, because there is no single point of failure here. There's no stopping this.
Absolutely. It's a decentralized, just hive mind kind of mentality of Bitcoiners trying to push this idea forward. I think the Wall Street bets was it's like a glimpse of initially the power of the internet. Yeah. But I think that they kind of got their head cut off on the problem. They're kind of trying to beat a broken system from within, rather than, okay, look at Bitcoin, this completely open, free system that is literally so robust that you cannot attack it, right? Yeah. So it's just it's incredible to see. You guys are going to be in freaking history, and you know, and this is the first video that you guys you know, share your stories. So it's freaking epic, absolutely epic. Phil, that being said, there was a software release today. Why don't you tell everybody about it?
Software releases. All right, it looks like we've got Specter version 1. Boring. No.
Go back to the memers. Go back to the memers.
All right, guys, that was our show. I just want to give a shout out to these epic meme lords. I think they've all become meme lords in the eyes of Simply Bitcoin. That could be corny, I don't know, whatever. That's just what we call it on the show. Anyways, I want to give a shout out to you know, our guests. You can go follow them on Twitter. I'm just gonna say their Twitter names. You could follow Chairforce at Chairforce_BTC. You could follow RD_BTC. You could follow Yellow at ICO Offender. You could follow Labrahodl at Labrahodl6. You could follow Sean Harris, Big Sean Harris. You could follow Plan Marcus at Plan_Marcus. You could follow, of course, at Greg Zag1 and Pedro at RE_tweet and Microchat at MTCBTC. You could follow all of them. They make epic memes. That's why we invited them. They're so freaking epic that everyone just laser-eyed. It was fucking crazy. It was sick. Anyways, guys, that was the weekend edition of Simply Bitcoin. I know there's a lot of chaos today. This is something different. If you guys like this format, like this change up, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys enjoyed and loved this show, subscribe. It really helps us. The more you engage and like and comment on our videos, the more people get flooded into truth channels rather than shitcoin channels. So it's kind of, you know, help us out a little bit. Anyways, we will see you Tuesday for another episode of Simply Bitcoin.